What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks. I have 4 free picks in this video for you, 3 normal ones, and then 1 bonus one that I like the absolute most. And all I ask before we jump into it is, number 1, go hit the subscribe button, and number 2, while you're down there, hit the like button, and let's try to get this video to 50 likes. If we can get it to 50 likes, I'd really appreciate it. It'd help me out a ton. I try to get these videos out as early as possible so y'all can go put all these picks in before the odds move. So go do that for me. I'd really appreciate it. And now we can jump into the video. And all I want to start with is this Discord that you see on the screen right here, because it is completely free to join. It's been open for about a week, and I've been cashing literally everyone that has joined out all week long. As you can see right here, the way it works is you're literally going to get every single bet that I place. I don't hold anything back. It's like you were paying for a premium subscription, but instead you're getting it for completely free. It's going to be the first link in the pinned comment, first link in the description, and you can see right here, I give detailed analysis with each pick so you know why I like it. I did it for each one. Today, I do it for every single pick, no matter what day, what time, anything. I'm always going to give you analysis, and I'm going to give you at least 3, 4, to probably 10 to 12 picks every single day. We don't take days off. And the real reason why you should join is you can see right here that we have been extremely profitable. We had a small day of profit today, plus a little bit of units, 2 and 2 overall, had a plus money play hit, which obviously helped us out. A small losing day yesterday. Before that, a huge winning day where we went 6 and 2. Before that, another huge winning day where we went 3 and 1. Before that, plus 7.7. So overall, this Discord has been super profitable since it's opened. So I'm telling you, you're going to want to go get in. You can see everyone in the Discord, all their wins right here. Cashing, cashing, cashing. You can see them all. It's like this every single day, so you're going to want to get in. It's the first link in the description, first link in the pinned comment. I promise you it's going to help you win. There's literally no reason not to join. So go join up, and now we can get into my first pick of the video, and we're going to start it off with that guy, Michael Porter Jr., to go over his rebounds plus assist line at this mark of 6.5. So first things first, I do have his minute projection in right here. I'm going to take it off real quick and show you real quick that in his last game, he did go under this mark against the Clippers, but he only played 26 minutes in that game. He is projected to play in this game 28, which is obviously a little bit higher. Or not 28, he's projected to play 31, which is obviously a lot higher than 26. And if we put him in that minute range, he's over this mark in 5 out of 5, averaging 10 in those games. Last 10, he's averaging 10, and he's hit in 9 out of 10. Last 20, he's hit in 16 out of 20, averaging 8.8. And then on the season, he is over this mark at an 86% rate when he plays in this minute range. So this right here is a no-brainer to me, especially since in this minute range, against the Clippers, he has gone over every single time. The only time that he didn't go over was this last game in the playoffs, and I think that was a little bit of an outlier. I think he's going to come into this game, play a lot better, and get his rebounds and assists up. All he needs is 7, and on the season, in this minute range, he's averaging almost 9, so well above this mark. I think there's a ton of value in going and betting this, so go lock this in while you can. Michael Porter Jr. over 6.5 rebounds plus assists. So that's my first pick. Now, for my second pick, we're going to be taking a look at that guy, Ivica Zubac, to go over his rebounds plus assists as well at this 13.5 line. So, as you can see, in his last 5, he's over this mark in 4 out of 5. This is in his minute range as well, 32 to 38 minutes. He did just play the Nuggets. He played a little bit more minutes than that minute range, and he pretty easily went over this mark. But I wanted to show you what he does in his minute range, so we're getting more normal results. So in his last 5, he's over in 4 to 5, averaging 17.6, which is insane. Last 10, 8 out of 10, averaging 16.3, which is also pretty insane. Last 20, he's over in 15 of 20, averaging 16.5. And that right there already looks really good. Now, what makes this even better is in this minute range against the Nuggets, he is over in 2 out of 3. And the only game that he went under, he had 13, so barely went under this mark. And then if we just add in the fact that he might play even more minutes, if we're being completely honest, because this game is probably going to be close. When he plays more than 32 minutes against the Clippers or against the Nuggets, he is over this mark in 4 out of 5, averaging 15.6, which once again is well over this mark. I think it's a pretty solid matchup considering against centers, the Nuggets are 18th in rebounds allowed and 18th in assists allowed, so below the middle of the pack in both, which makes him pretty bad overall. And he's just been hitting this mark extremely consistently, especially as of late. So go lock this in, 13.5 rebounds plus assists. I won't be surprised if this gets bumped up super fast. So go lock it in while you can. And now we can get into my third pick, which I also like a ton. And that is Russell Westbrook to go over 14.5 points plus assists. I already marked in his minute range as well. But I do want to show you that he just played the Clippers. And in that game, he had 18. He went well over this mark. And he played 34 minutes because of overtime. So he did play a lot more minutes. But even against the Clippers in his career so far, he's been pretty good, especially the last 2 times that he's played them. He has absolutely crushed this over. But what I wanted to show you is what he does at his minute range, because once again, we're trying to get as close to possible as what is going to happen in this game. So he's projected 25 minutes in this game. And when he plays in that minute range, let me make sure that 25 minutes is correct real quick before I say this. 26 minutes, okay? So that helps out even more. We're going to go 23 to 29. And in that minute range, he's over in 4 out of his last 5, averaging 19.6. He's over in 9 out of his last 10, averaging 19.1. In his last 20, he's over in 17.5. And then on the season, in this minute range, he is over at an 81% rate, which is exactly what we want to see. Obviously, the Clippers defense is pretty good, but at this consistent hit rate, I just think it's a no-brainer to take it, especially when the head-to-head looks as good as it does whenever you let all the minutes come into play. Last 2 times, easily went over. He's over this at a 76% rate, even out of the minute range. So this is looking really good to me, and that's going to be my third pick. I like it a ton as well. I don't think this line will move, but it might. So once again, go lock it in fast. And now real quick, before I give you my last pick of the day, I do want to remind you to go join up the Discord. It is completely free, and you're going to get my best picks every single day. I don't hold anything back. You're going to get 3 to 4 to around 10 to 12 plays from me every single day. My best plays, I'm hitting it over a 55% rate so far this year, which is exactly what you want if you're paying for picks. The best sports bettors in the world only hit at about a 52 to 53% rate. So if we can hit a little bit above that, that's exactly what we want. So join up, get these free plays, lock them in. You're going to make money, I promise. And now we can get into my last pick of the video, which is going to be Cade Cunningham to go over his point line at this line of 26.5. Now, I will say, I put him in his minute range, which he has projected 39 minutes. And in this minute range, he's over in his last 4 to 5, but he did go under against the Knicks in their first playoff matchup. Now, the thing about it that I like is he played absolutely terrible. He shot very low percentage from the field, and I just don't think that's going to happen. He was probably a little bit nervous because it was his first playoff game. His first playoff game of the year. Probably was a little bit nervous, knew that he needed to put the team on his back if they wanted to go win, tried to do too much, and shot a little bit under the field goal percentage that we're used to seeing him shoot at. So I'm going to count this as an outlier, and I'm still going to take this over at 26.5 because in his minute range, he's been crushing it all year long. Last 5, 4 to 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10, averaging over 30 points per game. Last 20, 16 out of 20, and once again, averaging over 30 points a game. And then in 2024 on the season, it goes down a little bit, but he's still averaging over this mark at 28 points per game. So I'm loving this, especially since in games against the Knicks, besides the last one that he played, he is over this mark in 2 out of 2. So I'm locking this in over 26.5. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to cash. I think he's going to play a little bit better against the Knicks in this game. So go lock it in. That's my 4 picks. Hopefully they all cash. And until next time, let's all go print some money.